Yo, hey, check this out. This thing is going on in the world that we're familiar with. The hangings, kidnappings. We're definitely familiar with these stories. Growing up, we watched movies, we read about them, and we always had this thing that we would say, man, I wish a motherfucker would. Everybody need to adjust. You know what I mean? When you leave, when you moving, it need to be at least 3 of y'all, 3 or 4 of y'all. Everybody need to be right. Everybody need to stay dangerous. The women, it's over with. When the sun go down, you in the house. Kids, it's over with. When the sun go down, you in the house. Men, when you move, you got to move right. All this crying about what ain't right and what they doing, fuck all that. They fighting back. That, you know what I'm saying? That's, you know, that's where war come casualties. Right? Let's stop crying about it and adjust to it and do what we got to do, right? So we can stay safe. All this, they racial, everybody racist to a certain extent. Fuck all that. All that old bullshit y'all keep talking. That, you know, it's like, I hate to say it, but it's a bunch of coward shit going on amongst my race, amongst my people. You know what I'm saying? Fuck complaining and crying about it because they're doing something about it. They're hanging black people from trees. Next is going to be kids they're hanging and women they're hanging. You know what I'm saying? If your wife or your sister, whatever, get off late, hey, man, it's enough male and men in that family to jump in the car and escort her in. If that's what this shit is today, then that's what we got to adjust to. Stop crying about it, adjust to it. And, you know, like I said, we may got to score a couple. You know what I mean? And not just what it is, wherever it go from there, go. But stop crying about, oh, I see a bunch of posts of what they doing to us. Everybody crying, but ain't nobody doing nothing about it. Adjust to it. And stop moving like you don't see it happening right in front of your fucking face. Adjust to it. Get with it. Get with the program. It's that simple.
You say this country is supposed to be about the land of the free for all. It has not been free for black people, and we are tired.
Burn this bitch. We gon' burn this. Burn this bitch. Burn this bitch.
Garrett Rolfe is a felony murder charge 100 out of 100 times. The city of Atlanta got it right. The district attorney got this right. I don't know what type of time some of these cops are on. It's reported that in Atlanta, cops are calling in sick. Cops are saying that we're not going to come to work. They did not respond to several 911 calls. Excuse me. But there are so many times when we are told to hold our breath, to let it happen because it's the system. I've seen people on death row when they absolutely should not be on death row. I've been at arraignments when the judge should goddamn let my guy out because there's absolutely no reason to hold him, and it's respect the system, respect the system. That's the time we're on. Right now, the time is time for change. So if you're a police officer and you're in Atlanta and you're mad, respect the system. Respect the system. That's the time we're on right now. You need to respond to the 911 call that comes in, and you need to go to work, and you need to stop hussing and fussing and pouting about your boy Garrett Rolfe. Pull the trigger 3 times.
To all my fans, today's the last day you could go stream and buy Trolls. That will count for the #1 spot next week. Listen, to all my fans, all of the Bobs, y'all amazing. Amazing.
Right now, I'm too nervous to take a meal from McDonald's. promise I can't see it being made. I've been in this for 15 years and I've never, ever had such anxiety about waiting for McDonald's drive-thru food.
So she doing all this because they forgot her McMuffin in the bag. She forgot these McDonald's employees. They don't get paid enough. Kunta Kinte made more money than some McDonald's employees. Second of all, if you having a breakdown over a McMuffin, why would they give you a gun if you don't know how to handle that pressure? And third of all, if they was being prejudiced towards you because you're a cop and they didn't give you your food for 8 minutes and 46 seconds, how you think George Floyd felt with your dumb ass?
I don't know what's going on with people nowadays. But please, just give us a break. Please just give us a break. I don't know how much more I can take.
But imagine how tired we are. Imagine how tired we are of it.
What's up, people? I'm James Andre Jefferson Jr.
Why do you carry that flag? Because this is my heritage. My family fought to save their farm under this flag. Who was working that farm?
Ooh, that is a good, tough question.
You told me to go back to Oakland, right? Let me tell your dusty, dirty, dingy, mannequin-built ass something. You don't tell me where the fuck to go. When you leave your house, you old, stanky ass lady, you are in the world. So you don't tell me to go back to Oakland. You take your wrinkled pussy ass to Oakland. Get your funky ass to Oakland. You got a whole COVID-19 fit on with your dusty ass. You the reason why this shit is here. You got hella senior citizens spit on your motherfucking sweater telling somebody to go to Oakland. Huh?
Talking for a minute.
Huh?
Can you control your mouth for
You need to control your ass because it stank. You need to go get in the wheelchair. Get your old funky ass about here telling somebody to go back to Oakland. You're an okay, you act like you're 80-something years old and your age don't matter. It seems like you're racist because you see me riding by and you tell a black person to go back to Oakland. So it's black people in Oakland, right? Ain't no black people in Alameda?
There's more white people who live in
All right, okay, but get some dusty, wrinkled bag, trash, face having ass up out of here then. Don't tell no black person to go back to Oakland. You can't tell me where to go, all right? I'm fucking grown.
At McDonald's, skid that diddly dee.
Excuse me. What's with the song? Isn't this the audition for? Where we got that from, sis? Right now. Sis, I got the some new shit for your elbow. Sorry. That's my bag.
Don't pass that shit because I'm going to beat her ass. Stop.
That's the bag. That's the bag. That's my bag.
BBN, Jax Frost. What's up, party people? Yeah, that shit was a little bit backwards. I was supposed to do the sponsor before the actual Frost title cards. Anyway, how's everybody doing today? I hope everybody had a beautiful day. We're back on our regular how we supposed to do this. I love doing it off of the phone, but I like doing it like this better. Anyway, first things we want to do before we get anything out of the way is yesterday was XXX Tentacion's birthday. We want to give an RIP and a happy birthday out to XXX Tentacion. Today is Juneteenth. For everybody that don't know what Juneteenth is, Juneteenth is the day that happy Juneteenth. Juneteenth is it was in Texas actually. One of the northern generals had declared that all the slaves in Texas was free. I believe that's the first time any of the slaves in the South were declared free. So this is our first Freedom Day of Black people, Juneteenth. Shout out to that. Also, today's James S.'s birthday. Could we get birthday shit in the chat? Could we get all types of different birthday shit in the chat? Oh, shout out to Deontay Watts. Yesterday was his birthday. Can we get birthday shit in the chat? Today is James S.'s birthday. All right, let's go through our regular things. And for everybody that we missed y'all for a couple of days, it's like 3 days that I missed being able to call them the next day because we was having technical difficulties over here. I want to apologize to all of y'all about that. We was having technical difficulties. It wasn't due to my own negligence or actually forgetting. Because if I forget shit, I will tell you. So we got a couple of things that we want to talk about today. But I wanted to have today for a day that y'all guys could ask me shit and we could go like that. I want to go like that today. I want y'all guys to kind of interview me. I want y'all guys to lead the chat and the direction that our discussion goes today. But first, let's give appreciation to everybody that donated to the chat in our previous live. Hey, shout out to DSTN with the $2 drop. Shout out to DSTN again with the $5 drop. Shout out to Crisis Black with the $10 drop. Shout out to K Days with the $5 drop. Shout out to Crisis Black again with the $5 drop. Shout out to Book Smart Street Smart with the $3.99 drop. Shout out to Book Smart Street Smart again with the $9.99 drop. Shout out to Crisis Black with the $5 drop. And shout out to Ugly Kid with the $10 drop, and Crisis Black again with the $2 drop. Young Floyd with the $5 drop. DSTN with the $2 drop, and Young Floyd again with the $5 drop. Also, or for the Cash App, we want to give our appreciations to Waxavelli with the $10 drop. Derek with the $10 drop. Drew with the $5.50 drop. Definitely appreciate y'all. All of you guys are the best. Let me call out the drops that already came today. Right now then. Shout out to Drew for the $5 drop. Definitely appreciate you, my brother. For the power of the people. Oh, this was last night. Shout out to Drew. This was last night. Pardon me. I didn't give him that back yet. Appreciate you, Drew. Shout out to Prince to Amir with the $12 drop. And shout out to Vix. Hey, what's going on over there? Hey, fix up. You feel me? What you doing? Come on, camera. We got this. I'm going to step off camera, and then it's going to probably fix itself. There we go. And shout out to Vix with the... I hate when it shows everybody's information. Like, wow. Shout out to Vix with the $30 drop. Definitely appreciate you. She says, sending love and positivity. It's fucking Friday. BB and Way. Let's get it. Let's do roll call real quick, and then let's get to it. Like I said, I hope y'all have on y'all mind what y'all want to discuss today. I should have told y'all this previously. If this work out well, we'll just do this more Fridays like this just in general. What's up, DSTN? How you doing today, my brother? DSTN, ain't nobody calling you Dustin. I don't care what your wife says. What up, Mr. Jones? How you doing? I hope Mrs. Jones is fine. And from what I've heard, people keep trying to keep up with y'all. What up, Billy Gordo? William Summersville, Deontay Watts, he's back, Lord, is finally back. Who else we got? Kenneth O'Leary. Kenneth O'Leary says, hey, Jack, BB in chat, hope y'all having a great day. That's a whole fact. I hope everybody's having a great day. That's that for real, for real. What up, Rue? Ain't nobody pronouncing them dots. Jones. How you doing today, my brother? Rue Jones and salute Frost and the BBN family. What up, Business? Business says happy Juneteenth. Happy Juneteenth to everybody. That's a whole fact. Salute James S. Happy birthday. It's James S.'s birthday today. Could we get some more party shit up in the chat, please? I want to see some cakes. I want to see some party hats. Clowns. I don't even care. Shit that's associated with parties. Guns. I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, who else is up here? What's up, Liberty Hazelton? How you doing this morning? What up, Billy Gordo? Crystal C. Crystal C says, good morning. What? She's crying over not getting a McMuffin? Well, damn. Yeah, Crystal. What? A McMuffin? You're crying? Why? You got to give them one of those. You got to give them one of those. Yo, baby, you know that's a McMuffin, right? It's not like that. That's not like a whole black person who was just murdered and can't go home to their family. It's a McMuffin. Hey, what up, DZ? How you doing this morning? DZ says top of the morning, Oakland, Cali, checking in. Shout out to Oakland. That's a fact. Shout out to the Bay Area. You know we deep up out there. What up, Suzette Carbuckle? How you doing? She says, how you doing this morning, Jack? I'm doing fine, baby girl. How you doing? I hope it's doing as good as you looking. You feel me? Who else we got up in here? Silent Assassin. What's up, my brother? Soto Zen, Eric Vasquez. I hope you're having a better day than yesterday, Eric. I like you, homie. I'm just saying. What up, White Falcon? Jay Brown. How you doing? Said that look like Frost dancing. Yo, I'm letting you know right now. This is a whole fact. Anybody that wants to fuck with me, we have to be able to go put routines like that together to just do. I don't even care if nobody around. To just do for our own amusement and our own pleasure. That's a whole fact. Anybody fucking with me, we got to be able to put together routines like that type shit right there. That's what I'm on. That's a whole fact. That shit look fun as shit. I'm in. Let's go. Who else we got up in here? What up, Trinity? I'm not saying your last name. I think that's supposed to say Trinity Hoes. is that what that's supposed to say? I don't know, but I'm just saying that's just so much not irony, but so much. Oh, what the hell? Anyway, let's get to the end of this real quick, and so we can talk about whatever we're talking about. What up, Vic Star? We love Vix. Yes, Trump is having a speech today, but not only is Trump having a speech today, y'all know where Trump is having a speech at? Anybody know where Trump is having a speech? Anybody got the slightest idea where MF and Trump has decided to have his speech? Let me get to the bottom. What up, King Yachty? What up, Angel Crispin? How you doing, my brother? Shout out to Tawaya Ortiz. Did I say that right? Tawa? Shout out to T Ortiz. How you doing with the $1.99 drop? Definitely appreciate you. Yo, hold on. Y'all motherfuckers are savages. So T Ortiz drops the $1.99 on the table. Bang. I don't know if T Ortiz even know they was doing the Clint Eastwood eyes. As soon as T Ortiz put the $1.99 on the table, Liberty Hazelton came right over the side of the shoulder and slapped $2 down for the petty drive and did the Clint Eastwood eyes the correct way. Shout out to that. Motherfuckers is retarded. He was just waiting. How you just gonna be waiting? What up, Trini Daddy? Kennedy Williams, how you doing today, my brother? All right, let's get to it. So yeah, for everybody that don't know, not only is Trump having a press conference today on Juneteenth, right? Not only is he doing that, but he's also doing it in where they had what's the name of the damn city? I forgot the name of the damn city. Tulsa. He's doing it in Tulsa. He's doing it in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Do I have to tell anybody the significance of Tulsa, Oklahoma? Do I have to tell anyone the significance of Tulsa, Oklahoma? At this point, I am 100% sorry. I'm sorry. If you are a black person and you are speaking out for Trump at this point, you just can't. I'm sorry. Tulsa, Oklahoma was a town. It was an all-black town, all black people, all black stuff. They had everything black. They were a thriving community. They had another community next to them that wasn't thriving like they were thriving, that happened to not have black people, and it didn't happen to be Caucasian people. Those people decided to get together, come ransack and destroy all of what the black people had, rape, kill everybody. That's Tulsa, Oklahoma. Shout out to Crystal C with the $4.99 drop. Crystal C dropped the money on the table. Crystal C looked at 3 of you rat bastards. I'm not sure who Crystal C looking at, but it was 3 of y'all, and she called y'all rat bastards. I seen it. DZ said, this is a symbol to the KKK. You don't go to Tulsa where they blew up our neighborhood. That's a fact. At this point, I'm sorry. At this point, if you black, and you are in any way at all speaking out for Trump, you can't. There is no excuse. There's nothing to hide behind. If you are now speaking out for Trump, you are directly speaking against black people. There is no other way to put that. There is no other way. I don't even know who's setting us up at this point. What up, Shy Murder, young CEO? I don't even know who's setting us up at this point. It looked like everybody evil. Well, yeah, they are, but that's not the point. You get what I'm saying, though, right? I already told y'all I'm not voting. I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. Look, I'm not voting for president. I'm not voting for president. That's what I'm saying. Just so we can be. What the hell? I'm not voting for president, right? I'm not getting involved in this shit. Yo, look, I'm going to tell y'all something. Hold on. I'm going to explain something to y'all. Check this out. Check this out. I'm going to explain something to y'all. Y'all listening? Listen, this is extremely important. All right? This is important. The one thing that we have is free will. That's the one thing that the Most High gave us. It's our free will. Right? Everything else can be affected by the Most High or the demons or Satan or whatever. But the one thing we have is our free will. I don't think the sign of the beast is a physical thing. I think it's a choice. I think the sign of the beast is the choice. I think everybody thinks it's this nanotechnology they're going to be putting into people. It might be. What do I know? But I think the Most High works it on a different level. I think the sign of the beast is a choice. And that's why there's such a war going on right now for our mentalities. That's why there's such a war going on right now for our money. Because what we spend our money at is our choices and our decisions. Right? I think the sign of the beast is a choice. I'm not voting for neither one of these motherfuckers. Now, as far as any other votes go, it is what it is. But I'm not voting for Biden, and I'm not voting for Trump. I can't. It goes against my principles as a person. I don't believe in I have to choose one of the devils. I don't believe that I have to choose that. You understand? I believe choosing that is the choice. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Don't pay me no attention. I'm just talking. Just forget everything I just said, by the way. Just forget it. Anyway, shout out to Liberty Hazelton with the 555 drop. Liberty Hazelton said, you know what? Michael Jordan dropped 2 niggas, right? He dropped them double niggas. He dropped them double niggas. I'm going to drop them triple nickels. Liberty Hazelton over here dropping triple nickels on people. He said, BAM! 111 nickels away. Shout out to that. Nickels every. Hey, that is a fact. Shout out. I did not read his comment before I said what I said. He said 111 nickels. Anyway, shout out to Marcus Steele with the $2 drop. He says good morning from New Mexico for us. Salute to New Mexico. That's a fact. Shout out to all our brothers and sisters out there. Shout out to James S. whose birthday it is today. Could we get some more party favors in the chat, please? With the $10 drop, he says thanks for the birthday love. Y'all gotta run. Have a doctor's appointment. Have to go all day. Not a problem. Just don't be getting no butt stuff. Make sure that you know, I mean, everybody, I guess you got to get your colon checked out, but don't be going over there to get colon. He's going to get a colonoscopy. I don't know what he's going to get. I don't know what he's going to get. I hope it works out for you, though. What up, Dino Love? Hope it works out for you. He's going to come back. Well, his wife is going to be like, what happened? He's like, well, you know, the doctor. He said he had to check everything. Oh man, I don't know what to tell you. Oh, you have a oh man, I hope that works out well. That's way better than the colonoscopy, by the way. Just, you know, we're real. He just hiding the fact. Like, you know, we're real happy that you have to go get that rather than, you know, people, you know, butt stuff. I'm just saying. Anyway, what was we talking about? Yeah, so right now you can't be black, in my opinion, and go for Trump, period. You just can't be black and go for Trump, period. Right now, any person that's black and they going for Trump, Trump has just said, screw you to all black people. That was not an accident. It wasn't by mistake, and he knows better. At least the people around him know better. We don't know what he knows. Just to be fair, he might not know better. That's Trump. You understand? But the people around him know better, and they also know what that signifies. He wouldn't even know to do that unless he knew not to do that. That's my point. You understand what I'm saying? He wouldn't even know to do that unless he knew not to do that. You feel me? So you can't be black and be caping for Trump right now. You just can't. Not for me. Not in my regards. I'm like, I don't know what to tell y'all niggas. I really don't. Yeah, Sha Murder says clearly we have to vote for Biden. Oh, he is not black. we don't vote for Biden. How can we say? Look, man, I'm telling you right now, man. I seen your skin. I know you're voting for Biden. You ain't got a choice, man. You seen your complexion? You're gonna go in there. They're not even gonna get you to flip the switch. They're just gonna say, oh, black Biden. Another one, Biden. Hold on. This one, he might just be light skinned. Let's ask him. Biden? The dean says Biden helped lock black people up with the 3 strikes law. Yep, he knew not to do it, so both are racist. I'm agreeing with you, Dean. I'm not voting for Biden. What are you talking about? When I go in there to do all the other voting, I'm gonna have like a bodysuit on. The motherfuckers is gonna think I'm scared of COVID. I have a whole bodysuit on. They ain't gonna know. They gonna have to ask me. Trying to tell you, man. They see you like black, man. You gotta be voting for Biden. He said it. No, I know, Dean. I just was you did a dope comment, and so I was trying to just speak with it. So I wanted everybody to know you did a dope comment, Dean. Okay, copy. We good? Let's go. They kicking y'all out. They kicked some of y'all out. Sorry about that. DSCN says my homegirl's son was hung. Oh, sorry about that. In a parking lot. Oh, that was your homegirl's son's friend? Wow. I'm not voting for neither one of them. I'm sorry to tell you. I don't think voting for either one of them can help any of our situations one way or the other. To be honest with you, we need to focus on our local officials. If you in New York City, I'm letting you know right now. I like Jumaane Williams. He's going for the next mayor of New York City. Like if you're in New York City, I like Jumaane Williams. I've been listening to what he's been preaching and the message that he's been putting out there for a little while now. I like him. Eric Vasquez says, Jack, what do you think about BM1 admitting yesterday that she was traveling to Miami to sleep with a married man who was also 6ix9ine friend? I don't know if that's all cap. I don't know what to tell you. Look, at this, I don't know if that's all cap. Because, look, she's going to admit to doing that, but she's not going to admit to any other stuff. She's going to admit to getting ready to sleep with. So, basically, she's just... her whole thing was to sleep with as many people know 6ix9ine as possible. I don't understand. Like, that's what I didn't see this. I'm only hearing this right now when Eric Vasquez is telling me this. I do not follow this woman. So I'm just now hearing about this. So you're telling me that there's another person that had an association with 6ix9ine that she is now saying that she had plans on sleeping with at one time or another. That's what you're saying, right? Are you asking me, am I surprised? I don't know what the question is. I'm confused. Hey, let me read that again. What do I think? I'm not surprised. What are you talking about? Yeah, I'm not choosing evil, period. I'm not choosing neither one of them niggas. She showed text between her and Nell. Bossy Addict posted it. Look, I'm not surprised, but all I'm saying is that this might be cap, but I'm saying I'm not surprised if that actually did happen. I'm not surprised. She looks like, to me, it's more important for her to hurt Tekashi than it is for her to be happy. You understand what I'm saying? I think she might associate her greatest moments of happiness times that she's maybe done something to Tekashi that he don't know about, that, you know, made her feel. You understand what I'm saying? That might be what it is. I don't know what it is. I know sneaky niggas, and that's how sneaky niggas think. Yeah, she trying to keep T-Pages posting her. That might be what it is, Crystal C. Because I don't know. Maybe she's just, maybe this is all bullshit, right? Hold on. Maybe all of this is bullshit, right? Maybe the whole thing, the whole way that was all conceived and made up in the first place was all bullshit. That was all part of some fake shit, like when Tekashi was in bed with Selena Powell. Let's just say, right? And now let's just say that she's just putting it out there because she want to try to fuck it up so Tekashi can't do music with Homeboy. So now if Tekashi do music with Homeboy, people are going to look at him like some weirdo shit. She's trying to get herself in the mix. I don't know. I'm not saying that that's what it is, but I'm saying there's way more things going on. I don't understand why she would do that. That doesn't... She's making it even more reasonable that she banged the whole crew. Like, why would she do this? You sure she did this? Somebody fucking with... Maybe somebody screwing her over. You sure she did this? I don't think 6ix9ine's her either, but I'm just saying, you sure she did this? She did this? God damn it. Like, do they got any good ideas over there? Do they got any good ideas? Did she do this? Somebody did that to her. I'm not going to believe she did that. I don't believe she did that. I don't believe she did that. That's so stupid. I don't believe she did that. This is either part of a bigger plan. It's too stupid. I don't believe she did that. That's too stupid. It's too stupid. Somebody just... Maybe it's a real thing and somebody's exposing her. Maybe that's what's happening. It's a real thing and somebody is exposing her. Maybe that's what's happening. There you go. DST and part of the rollout. Because this don't make no sense. This is all the way retarded. At this point, I don't know. Crystal C says she's a weirdo. At this point, I don't know what to tell you. I got my own women problems. I started thinking about them shits. I'm sorry. I'm chasing a whole woman that want to be caught, but is trying the hardest to make sure that I don't catch her. So I got my own problems. Shit, I'm ready to give up. Shit, I got my own problems. That shit don't make no... that shit don't make no sense. Yeah, but I'm saying it don't make no sense for her to put out there. You said, y'all saying she put that shit out there? She let people know? If somebody else let people know, aight, but she let people know? Wait, she said that she slept with the Yanel guy? Ah, fuck this shit. Can we talk about something else? Come on, man. There's messy and then there's this. Do we know any female more messy than her? Like, could we just say this? This messy? I don't even understand this. Okay, I'm going to tell you how funny it is. One day I was talking to this chick I know, right? So we was having a conversation and she was telling me her sister did some weirdo shit or something. And she was just like, that bitch messy. So I didn't understand that. So I was like, she don't clean either? Yeah, I'm that serious. So imagine somebody, hold on. Imagine somebody complaining to you about somebody and then they call them messy and you don't know what messy means. So you like, so she don't clean either? Like, anyway, I haven't used that term, I don't think, since then. That's how come I know what it means. Is there anybody... So, this is worse than... She's worse than Selena Powell at this point. God dang it. This shit gotta be fake. I'm not talking about this shit. We talking about some... What in the hell? What now? But they do got a song that's gonna be coming out. It's a song Tekashi's coming out with it now, right? He got a song. What in the fuck? She didn't drop that. I'm sorry, she didn't drop that. Somebody else dropped that. Shout out to DSTN with the $5. He's crying over there. Somebody else dropped that shit. She didn't. I'm not gonna believe that. Where's my fan at? Can I go get my little fan? I'm actually sweating. I'm not sweating on my face. I don't know why I'm always shiny. Give me 1 second. This shit don't make no sense. This shit don't make no sense. The fuck? I don't know, man. I think somebody got to show me. How do you know she released that? Hold on. Stop everything. Yo, hold on. How do you know she released that shit? Stop everything. How do you know she released that? Because all you said, Eric Vasquez, how do you know she released that? It's on her page? Eric Vasquez says, I think she's just trying to get at 6ix9ine however she can, but I don't think 6ix9ine cares. He got money, a career, a girl. He's good and doesn't have to put up with her time. First of all, I wouldn't even deal with this if I was him. I'm just keeping it a whole stack. I'd just be like, I don't want to deal with this now, and I'm not him. So I wouldn't even deal with Bossy said it. I believe it. Bossy Addict said it. Bossy Addict T said it. I believe it. I haven't seen Bossy Addict T put out anything. She's been she's been on point more than anything else. I believe it. You said Bossy Addict T said it. I believe it. Why would she do that? I'm getting too old for this shit. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't care about that shit. What the fuck? He could make his eyes fucking translucent for all I care. So Bossy Addict said Sarah sent them to her. So Sarah wants this out. Ah, man. Like I said, they just full of bad ideas. Shout out to them, though. Maybe they got some other plan. They trying to do something that nobody know about. They trying to destroy her image so bad that it's going to do a complete 180, and she's just going to be the most popular person. Maybe that's what they're trying to do. They're like, you know what? Since we can't fly up, we're going to dig down. we're going to dig to China. That's what they're doing. I don't know. Whatever. I don't know. Y'all got anything else y'all want to talk about? Because this shit don't make no sense. It's definitely all entertainment. That's a whole fact. This is the movie about this shit right here is gonna be retarded. They shouldn't even do a movie, to be honest with you. If I was 6ix9ine in his camp, I wouldn't try to be doing a movie. I would be trying to do an episodic series, a HBO or Showtime or something like that, or Netflix, or pick it up, an episodic series. You get eight episodes, then you do this, but it has to be flash forwards and backwards. You can't be linear. It has to be told through you're gonna have to use a lot of narrative devices. No, not on Lifetime. Put her show on Lifetime, because all she do is talk about she got beat. How come she been with all of these dudes? But 6ix9ine, look, check this out. You want to know why I don't believe 6ix9ine was beating her for all of these years? I believe there was a fight happened in Dubai. I believe there was a fight. I don't know if it went the way that she's saying it went, but I do believe that there was a fight. Check this out, though. Why is she always with some super gangster hood niggas that don't got no sense, but 6ix9ine is the one that she said beat on her? So you're trying to tell me you hang out with all of these super gangster niggas on a regular, but 6ix9ine, somebody who would be considered to be a square, he was beating on you? I mean, I'm sorry, like, I don't know who she wants to be. Shout out to her, though. I hope she gets it right though. I mean, what the fuck? Yeah, nah, she was definitely long before what? I don't know. All I know is the only attack that the only fight that I'm gonna co-sign is what happened in Dubai. Anything else, I'm not co-signing. The only, and I'm calling it a fight because I legitimately don't think that in a one-on-one he would be able to I don't think in a one-on-one. I think she gonna give him problems. I don't care what you say. That's a lot of woman there. She thick as shit, and I'm not saying that in no way negative. I'm not saying that in no way in a bad way. She's a very attractive. She's attractive. She's a good-looking young lady. I don't want nobody to say I'm bad mouthing her or shaming her in no way because I'm not. Yeah, I believe that. Dean says she seen dude as a bag and lost it trying to steal everything. That's a whole fact. Look, when you come in contact with somebody who has a skill and their skill is making money, you just get out of the way. Give them what they need to succeed and get out of the way and let them do their thing. I actually posted the Ray Sean vid with him speaking on Life DZ on IG. Y'all not following me on IG? You should be commenting on my IG. If y'all start commenting on my IG more, I'll start replying back. I just don't reply back because people I don't be seeing a lot of comments whenever I look. Or I don't know. All I'm saying is she's always around these super hood gangster guys, but she can't handle 6ix9ine. Like, ladies, hold on, time out. Ladies, could we just be 100% honest right here? I'm just talking to the ladies. She's saying that 6ix9ine beat her for 7 years. She hangs out with gangsters all the time. Hood niggas, straight hood niggas. You trying to tell me she couldn't handle Tekashi? I just don't believe that. You know what? I got a bridge. It's on the cheap. What's good? You know what I'm saying? Not everybody. I'm only gonna be supplying this bridge to the people who believe that Tekashi was beating her for 7 years because you guys earned it. Yeah, I don't care what she's doing. I don't care what she's doing. Nah, they just threatening people all the time. That ain't sub-threat. They just they one of them people. They always want to threaten people because they think that they have. I don't know. I'm not saying that, but I would assume somebody that's always throwing subs and never doing any actual thing. Thank you. I don't follow anybody back, Eric DZ. I mean DZ. I barely follow anybody back. What are you talking about? All right, then don't comment. What you want? Anyway, everybody, look. No. You 100% right. Everybody, Emmanuel said everybody talking about 6ix9ine was tough, but she was living in fear. He said, I don't believe it. No, that shit don't make no sense. Like, what in the hell? Like, I'm not even trying to be disrespectful to 6ix9ine. I'm just saying, like, he just don't look like the top. Like, if she's hanging with hood niggas all day, she can handle him. They be saying shit disrespecting their own selves because they want you to believe something that's not true in order for them to be right about something that they are 100% wrong about. Not when I say them, I'm saying people do this in general. Shit is crazy. She also posted a message about dude. Eric Vasquez says she's also posted a message about dude asking her to help them kill for him. Shaking my head. I can't believe she's that. Look, man, at this point, I don't know how smart, or I think they just want to be tough. I think they know what's about to happen. So they want to throw all the threats out there to hold on to that last little bit of dignity. Yeah, he had to plead guilty to domestic violence because somebody went, obviously, can we just be clear about this? In order, look, I might be wrong, right? but listen, I might be wrong, but listen. Just let's listen. He had a domestic violence charge, right? So that means that somebody had to go to a grand jury and say that there was abuse, right? Right. So who do you think went to the grand jury and said that he was abused, that he was abusing the baby mother one? Who do you think went to the grand jury and said that? Who do you think could have went to the grand jury, said that, and made it so that he would be able to be indicted on these charges? You think anybody could have just went in there? You think I could have just went in there and said, yep, he did it? And they would have been like, Tekashi. Somebody close to the situation had to have done it. Also, just so we could be clear, do you think if the person who knew all of this intimate information about the so-called abuse, you think that's the only thing that they would have asked them on the grand jury, or her on the grand jury? You don't think they would have asked them about other situations, other incidences? Imagine, just argument's sake, imagine if a person went into the grand jury, right, and tried to blame everything that happened on one particular person. You know, it's easier to get a person to believe something about an individual that you believe to be an abuser of women, because that person is always looked at as a coward. Just something to think about. Non-bigness says, yeah. My point is, I believe she's the only one that could have went in there and said that that happened. So she had to have taken the grand jury at some point or another to say that the abuse existed. Yeah, that's my point. I'm 100% saying that I believe. I'm not saying it's a fact. I'm 100% saying, though, that I believe that she went to the grand jury and she's calling Tekashi 6ix9ine a snitch. Right? How else could they have possibly have known that, you know, how could he get the charge for domestic violence if she doesn't go to the grand jury? Could somebody explain to me how they could get the charge for domestic violence if she doesn't go to grand jury? Maybe because it might be something I don't know. Eric Vasquez says, BM was pulled into the station 4 times. You don't meet with detective that much if you're not given info. Plus, she was subpoenaed on the trial. She didn't go because they didn't need her. She was on standby. She was subpoenaed just in case Tekashi didn't say the things that they wanted him to say. Do you need me to say that again? Anybody need me to say that? And in order for her to be subpoenaed to the trial, 9 times out of 10, they have to know what she's gonna say. And 9 times out of 10, she went to the grand jury. I'm just saying. Tell me where I'm wrong. Also, how else could they have known that that Tekashi? How could Tekashi have gotten indicted for domestic violence if she did not go to the grand jury? Like, how else? Like, is there a way? I'm actually asking for help. I'm not saying she did it at this point unequivocally. I'm saying, is there anybody else could? Because I know some of y'all know about the judicial system and law. So, is there a way that he could have got in trouble for domestic violence without her going to the grand jury and personally testifying? Eric Vasquez says, also, 6ix9ine had to admit to domestic violence because 6ix9ine lawyers were smart enough to realize she could come back and say he beat her, and then his plea deal was off the table, so he had to protect himself. Yeah, I agree. I would have did the same thing he did. Could we just, as far as, just so we could be clear, I'm not talking about snitching. I'm saying as far as how he just didn't want to fight this domestic violence case, that I'm talking only about the domestic violence thing. He just knowing that he was fighting all of those other things and what he was going to do, then yes, I would have just did the same thing regarding the domestic violence case and everything else being equal. I wouldn't have been in the situation, and I also wouldn't have snitched, but I wouldn't have been in that situation. I don't think I would have. I can't tell you what the future is, right? I could have possibly have been in a situation like that, right? Just so we could be clear, you know what I'm saying? One, maybe I'm not that as talented as him, right? But the point is that I think it just would have went left when they would have tried to take me to the. Shout out to. I think it would have been left when they would have tried to get me to like go to the strip club all the damn time. That shit would have went left. Me knowing me, that shit would have went left because I'm not a strip club guy, so that shit would have went left. Shout out to almost just missed this. Shout out to Fish Loke with the $20.47 drop. Now he's looking around. Oh man, and he threw the eyes up there. I wonder who Fish Loke looking at. He like, you rat bastards, you sap suckers, you scallywags. The Dean one says no by law. Also, just so we can be clear, DSTN has been saying over and over and over again, no, she had to have testified. The Dean in the grand jury, the Dean one says no by law. It would have been either her or the DA, but only after cops responded to the crime. So she had to. I agree to that. Crystal C says it was a smart move. Also makes it where he had to shut the door with her for good. Yep. Yeah. I mean, and with this being said, I'm not shaming anybody for snitching on domestic violence. If you are in a situation of domestic violence, get help immediately. Whether it's psychological, whether it's physical, whether it's emotional, whether it's sexual, whatever it is. If you're in a if you're in a situation where you're experiencing domestic violence, there is no way that you could snitch. Get yourself help, get you clear of the situation, get the appropriate people involved. Period. I'm not talking about that. What I'm saying is, since she had to go to the grand jury, I am 100% sure that that's not the only thing they asked her about. They wouldn't even have cared to pull her in for that. That particular crime has very little to do with all the other shit that was going on with the gang. Yes, they would use that as a little bit of leverage against him, but that particular crime had nothing to do with what was going on with the gang. Eric Vasquez says, but there was no actual domestic violence against domestic violence charges on 6ix9ine ever. She never called the police for it. She was saying it to protect herself because she was doing things in this case to get wrapped up. I think 6ix9ine exposed that she had that she was involved in some of the shenanigans. I keep telling people about this. It's like everybody forget. Remember when 6ix9ine was eating noodles with his daughter? I believe her name is pronounced Araya. He was eating noodles with her, and you hear Sarah, pardon me, you hear BM1 in the background speaking with Punch, and she's giving Punch orders, and she's like, nah, Shotty could do that. Don't worry about that. Shotty got that. Shotty got that. Yeah, she was involved with what was going on, but everybody just forgets that she exists. That's another reason why she should have just disappeared and shut up. So why do you think she going so hard? So when we talk about people stealing from Tekashi, we're not just talking about them dudes. We're not just talking about Shotty. Dean 1 said, you got to remember the feds flipped her first and mostly had charges on her. The feds always approach the ladies first. I did not know that the feds flipped her first, Dean. You are putting me on the game. Or talking too much. Eric Vasquez says there was no actual domestic. Yeah, there was. Look, all right. So I'm an advocate of this, right? Just because a female don't call the police or call to get help, that doesn't mean that domestic violence did not happen. All right, let's just be clear on that, right? But you see, I grew up in the hood, and I know sometimes the police isn't called because y'all was fighting each other. Nobody wasn't beating nobody up. Y'all was just fighting. Oh, you're saying that since there was no calls, she had to go to the law. Yes, that's okay. So I beat around the bush a little. Hold on. You're right, Dean. I'm gonna apologize. I beat around the bush a little. A minute ago, I said that the government wouldn't even have cared that there was a domestic violence thing in the midst. They wouldn't have cared about that. The government would not have cared. That doesn't get anybody else caught up. What I was alluding to is the government wouldn't even have searched that out. So yeah, you're right, Dean. The government wouldn't have been trying to look for a domestic violence case against Tekashi. Somebody would have had to have brought the domestic violence case to them for them to then use it as leverage. Am I right, Dean? Is that what you was? Because that's what I was alluding to earlier. I just didn't say it flat out. Am I a little bit on point with what I just said, Dean? Dean says, I got my BS degree in criminal justice and forensic psychology. Fam, getting my master's now. Copy. I feel you. Eric Vasquez says, shoddy paperwork even says shoddy cooperated one day after arrest. But people only talk about 6ix9ine cooperating. 6ix9ine cooperated one day after arrest also. I think the feds told 6ix9ine Shoddy was telling already on them what's up. Dean 1 said, yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I've said previously. So, yeah, we're on the same page. I'm with you, Dean. The judge, shout out to Judge Engelmeyer, the judge flat out said that if Tekashi did not turn evidence, he has a couple of co-defendants that were going to turn evidence against him and blame everything on him. The judge said this in open court. You think the judge is just saying stuff in open court to just, hey, my voice, I love it. Shout out to Soleil. How you doing, baby girl? Okay. Think the judge is like really sitting up there was like, you know what, y'all guys talked enough. We're going to hear from me. Nah, you good, Eric Vasquez. Don't even worry about it. Look, at the end of the day, the fact that he cooperated after he was arrested in contrast with always have had been an agent. Yeah, I think that the plan was to make 6ix9ine go down for everything. I think that's what the plan was. I think that's what the plan was. I think the plan was to make 6ix9ine. I think if that plan would have succeeded, it would have tore music apart. I think if that plan would have succeeded, it would have tore music apart. I think that a lot of people that were in similar situations that Tekashi was in would have started fearing for their life. Remember, we're not talking about dudes that actually grew up in that culture. You understand what I'm saying? They're just, coming up through the ranks, got noticed by some people, caught a clique. Now they're a part of something. They're not, that's not them though. Telling you, a lot of people would have started. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong. If it would have been a successful, everything go through, Tekashi would have got killed, blamed for everything. Everything would have got thrown out the books, going out. These motherfuckers would have got rich as shit. Everybody would have been living. Except for Tekashi. Yeah. A lot of rappers, I believe, would have started, looking at their affiliations a little bit different. That's some real scumbag shit, that the accusation that's being put out there. Eric Vasquez says you could tell they were going to turn on him. Their body language acquisitions and how they was playing the justice system. 6ix9ine was going to be their sucker. First of all, once you start banging his having sex with his baby mama, I'm pretty sure at that point somebody gonna kill you sooner or later. You're gonna die sooner or later. And everyone that was around him would have been immortalized. That's a fact, Dean. That's a whole fact. It would have been looking to people around him that was the ones that actually helped get him killed and all that. People would have been looking up to them every time there was a 6ix9ine tribute, calling them out to the tribute, making sure that they give a speech. Motherfuckers that line 6ix9ine up in the first place. But let's just be clear, it was not all of Treyway. Let's just be clear of that. It was not all of Treyway. It was actually a select few people. I'm not even saying I know which people it was that are being accused of being a part of this movement to kill 6ix9ine and then reap the benefits after his death. I just want to be clear on that. No, around the time he put that "You Not Treyway Unless I Say So" thing, that's when they was doing that. That's around the same time as the Breakfast Club situation. That's when they was all getting up out of there. That's when shit was about to go in the other direction. That's when everything was already fucked up. You feel me? So, yeah, that was around the same time. He was trying to distance himself from them because he, like he said there was feds all in front of his crib, man. Dean says there would have been a new Death Row fact. Shoddy as a skin version. As a skin version. I guess you were saying light skin and or dark skin. Maybe a dark skin version of Silk and 6ix9ine being some what a Pac view. Eric Vasquez says I think it ended the best way it could. No one got killed. A lot more people could have went down. If just so we could be clear, I want to be clear about something with y'all. If that situation don't happen with the Breakfast Club and those guys don't say that they going after 6ix9ine, that means that the feds wanted to keep their investigation open. The feds want to keep the investigation open. They had to close the investigation early. That means that there's people that should have went to jail that didn't. Or people that the feds think should have went to jail that didn't. People that the feds wanted to put in jail that they couldn't get. Now think about the people that 6ix9ine was told to mention at the damn federal case, at the court trial. You think that he just mentioned those people by chance, or do you think that they briefed him previously and he was going to say these people's names, even though, to be perfectly honest with you, those people are openly part of the gang that they're a part of. It's not a secret. So that's like a police officer being outside in their whole police officer outfit, somebody seeing them and saying, hey, you a police officer, and they like, yo, why you telling everybody? What do you mean? Nigga, you got on the hat and the badge right here in front of me. What are you talking about? Cardi posts blood stuff, always has, ever since he even got big, always has. All right, listen to Bodak Yellow again. Jim Jones is pretty. They already know Jim Jones is part of whatever. They have him on actual wiretap, speaking with people that's a part of the organization, right? That's why when people keep saying 6ix9ine did this and 6ix9ine did that, I'm like, y'all talking like the shit that he's saying is stuff that nobody knew. He didn't break news. This nigga did not. He, like, what in the hell? He told y'all a lot of shit that everybody already knew, that people were acting like this is the first time it ever came up. Yes, he's been yelling blood for 15 years in music. Thank you, Eric Vasquez. I don't remember him yelling it personally, but I've seen actual music videos, and it's not hard to tell what's his affiliations. I don't know. People are weirdos. I don't know. People are weirdos. Free the Billies, by the way. I would give shout out to Drama. Shout out to Crippy's not a Billy, but shout out to Crippy. Shout out to Drama. Shout out to Roll Fool. The whole food situation is coming back up again. I will talk about that right now. The whole food situation is coming back up again. I want to discuss this. Shout out to Roll Fool. Shout out to Nuke, Hov, even Shoddy. Like I know that, you know what I'm saying. Obviously, him and his people, they don't fuck with me. You understand what I'm saying? I get it, but look, at the end of the day, I'm just doing my job, and and also I'm hold everybody to the same standard. I'm not holding different people to different standards. Wait, hold on. Eric Vasquez says, what's your point on Jim Jones accepting drug money from CEO Chris to start Vampire clothing line that it didn't take it from him? It started with drug money. I would have to actually speak to CEO Chris to know if this was 100% true. But CEO Chris decided he didn't want to do an interview with us. 9 times out of 10, somebody contacted him and, you know, made him think that it was going to be something other than what it was. But in reality, I was going to allow for him to be able to talk about what was going on. But there's a lot of shit that I did want to discuss. Some of the things that I wanted to discuss was the drug empire. Some of the things I wanted to discuss was I didn't want names, but I would have spoke with him about, you know, the I don't want to say because I don't want somebody else to understand what kind of line of dialogue I was going to go down, but leave me right now. What I wanted to discuss was going to be extremely eye opening. You understand what I'm saying? Because gang culture, drug culture, and music culture is really so closely interwoven. Yeah, I don't know about what Eric is talking about. I don't know about the clothing line and the money and the drugs, but I'm not saying it didn't happen. I'm just saying I don't know about it. If I was able to speak to CEO Chris and we was able to have a discussion about this would be a good topic to talk about. A real shout out to CEO Chris. A real shout out for even considering to maybe give me the interview. Real shout out to CEO Chris. We got another interview that might be coming up soon. I'm not telling nobody who it is. I'm not telling y'all. No, I'm not giving no more heads ups into after we do the interview and I got shit on fucking taped. This is the second time somebody backed out of an interview with me that I actually wanted. I wanted to discuss the Shoddy Fubanger thing real quick. All right, I want to talk about the Shoddy Fubanger thing real quick. There was a case that Shoddy had got caught with in New Jersey that absolutely disappeared. Do anybody know about that case? There was a case with Shoddy that happened in New Jersey that I think revolved around some guns or some drugs or something, and that case absolutely disappeared. Around the time that case absolutely disappeared was around the time that Fubanger situation got worse. There are people that believe that Shoddy gave Fubanger up. There's people that believe, I'm not saying that he did, but there's people that believe that Shoddy helped the government get Fubanger. Some of the people that believe this are people who know Shoddy personally. Now, there's something that I want to tell y'all that was happening, or something that I was told. And one of the things that I was told, right? Shoddy was trying to separate Treyway. Shoddy was trying to, this is what I was told. Shoddy was trying to take Tekashi, isolate Tekashi from other aspects of Treyway. Remember when I was always saying, yo, why is Tekashi doing music with Seiko Billy? Like, he's a freaking, ain't they both on Treyway? Like, why is they not doing a song together? Like, that should have been lit. Like, remember when I was saying that? So I don't know if I was saying it to be lit. I like Seiko Billy. And at that time, I hadn't grown to appreciate what Tekashi did to music. I'm just full disclosure. So they were beefing over. Okay, so initially Harv was in management or whatever, not really management, but in charge of security, let's say, because they're not really his manager. They just in charge of security. They just like that. That's the best way for me to put it. Shout out to Throwing Shades with the $2 drop. He puts on the shades. He's like, you don't know what kind of eyes I'm doing, you rat bastards. So Shotty was separating. So the position was taken away from Harv and given to Shotty for whatever the reason was. Maybe it was for a good reason, bad reason, I don't know. But the position was taken away from Harv, given to Shotty around the time of the LAX incident. Remember, Shotty wasn't in LAX. Harv was there. Harv, Billy Otto, and a couple of other guys. So when Shotty got the position or whatever, he started trying to separate everybody like this. That's what the story is. I would assume that Shotty's side isn't going to say that. I'm assuming Shotty's side is going to say more like they weren't moving right. I don't know. I don't talk to Shotty's people at all. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm not saying that they weren't moving right, but I'm thinking that might be what the excuse would be, or what the reasoning would be, whether they were moving right or not. Because I don't understand why there was no... 6ix9ine is doing songs with everybody else in the world, but not with Seiko Billy, dude, right here, like right here, like I don't know. Anyway, so Manual says 6ix9ine needed to be away from real dudes, hence why they're not locked up right now. At the end of the day, it did them good. I don't know what y'all talking about. Eric Vasquez said, Jack, when you speak on the New Jersey case, are you speaking on the one where Shotty was found sleeping in his car with a couple of dudes and guns were found? Yeah, I think that's the charge. And then there was a chase though, wasn't there? I think there was a chase though. I think they sped off on him. Wasn't there a chase also though? I can't remember. Anyway, I think the other two dudes in that case had to eat that. I'm not 100% sure what happened with that case. As far as I know, that shit just disappeared. I never heard no more from it. It just disappeared. Yeah. Shit just disappeared. Anybody else heard about it? Maybe they cleared it up after he was already caught. Maybe they just threw that out. That could be it. After they already threw him out, they got the federal case. Maybe they just threw it out. Oh, no chase? They just took them out and Shotty blamed the other dude. Shout out to Shotty. Wait, hold on. Isn't blaming the other dude snitching? Are you sure Shotty blamed the other dudes, Eric Vasquez? Because blaming the other dudes would be snitching. So I don't know if he blamed the other dudes. Eric Vasquez is saying that. But just be clear. If he did blame the other dudes, that would be snitching, right? I think. I'm not 100% sure. You tell me. Shotty told on Roy Watkins and Afiba Lewis. Can you send me something on this? Can you send me something? Let me take a screenshot of what you just. Let me take a picture of what you just wrote. I have an idea. Boom. I want to remember what Eric Vasquez said. I got a great memory, y'all, but I usually have to remember so many different things. Send it to me, please. I usually have to remember so many different things that certain things I like making visual reminders of. He's a BB and the best detectives on the internet. Nah, man, you just gotta keep smart people around you. When you keep smart people around you, you always gonna build and improve. You feel me? People want to have these chats that just got idiots in there. We see the idiots, we kick them out. It's that simple. Appreciate you, Eric Vasquez. It's that simple. We see idiots, we kick them out. The idiots go convince other reasonable people not to come here. Then the reasonable people eventually come here and say, "Yeah, it's not that bad." Anyway, we're gonna call this a wrap. I was trying. I don't really want to. Okay, I'm gonna explain something to y'all. It's not that I don't be wanting to talk bad about people, but I be wanting to be upbeat and be happy and be talking good stuff. So sometimes when I have to keep reporting and this shit is just all negative, I'm constantly talking about niggas locked up in jail. This shit just don't feel good to me. I'm just letting you know, this shit does not feel good. And now we having a discussion today about some dudes that got caught up in the mix and got all fucked up. Whether they did it to themselves or not is beyond the point. You feel me? We also having a discussion today about a young lady who was allegedly, as far as we can actually tell though, cheating on a baby father with his friends and gang members that were then plotting on killing him. Like, we talking about a lot of like shit here. Talking bad about people probably called CEO Chris. No, I think somebody contacted CEO Chris and just told him to not do it. Period. CEO Chris is a narcissist. Feel me? He don't care. If believe me, he don't. I even told him. I said, "Yo, we don't say the best things about you." He was like, "Man, I don't care." You had to hear the conversation, man. I was like, "Yo, we don't always say the best things about you over here." I'm gonna tell you what happened. The people that flag my channel and try to get that flag our channel and try to make our reviews all fucked up and low and shit like that, they probably went to him and was like, "Yo, that's a small channel. Don't even go over there." You feel me? While they doing bitch shit in the background, like this shit I could tell you about, but it is what it is. Yeah, he a narcissist. He don't care. If you ever see a narcissist trying to do something and they're goal orientated, not hate, and like if they goal orientated, you better ride with them. A narcissist that's I'm not a narcissist, but a narcissist that's goal orientated is gonna do a lot of things. That's a fact. They're gonna get to that bag. They're gonna do the thing they need to do. A narcissist that's goal oriented, just most narcissists are so, they don't think about, most narcissists is toxic. That's like, narcissism is a toxic trait. So like 90% of narcissists are toxic. Don't get this confused. But I'm telling you right now, basically every billionaire there is a narcissist. Nah, you good, Eric Vasquez. You ain't do nothing wrong. I'm telling you right now, every single billionaire is a narcissist. I think I've seen 6ix9ine before he got big. Now, you ain't get me down. I'm fine. I seen video of 6ix9ine before he got big. 6ix9ine is not a narcissist. Maybe 6ix9ine is a narcissist, but Danny isn't. Don't let that go over your head. I guess that's the better way to put it. 6ix9ine, absolute narcissist. Danny, the dude. Y'all do know that almost all of these celebrities is totally different from what we perceive them to be from whatever their medium is, right? You do know that when you meet these people in real life, that's not who they are, right? When you meet The Rock, he can't jump out of a second-story building, save a woman in midair, laying on top of a car and only break her arm. You do know this, right? If you meet Vin Diesel, he can't take a car and flip that shit sideways on top of another car, and then jump off of that car and jump out of that car, off of a bridge Like, these guys can't do this shit in real life. This is just their medium. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of these guys that sing these songs to these women, they're not even after women. They after men. And vice versa. You understand what I'm saying? So, please understand this. You think Snoop Dogg, like, I don't want to use Snoop because he's probably like he is. But a lot of people aren't like they are when they're up there doing their thing. You understand what I'm saying? That's all I'm trying to say. So every time people say 6ix9ine, he's a narcissist, like, I'm trying to get my shirt fixed. Like his BM, I'm busy like, well, yeah, that's the character he plays. Right? That's the image he portrays to the public. And it's winning for him. So you're going to try to tell people that he's exactly like the image he's portraying to the public. So now we're supposed to believe that Denzel Washington used to be a cop that told people that King Kong ain't got shit on him. I'm pretty sure that Denzel Washington did not be a cop at one point and ran around telling people that. So the point in which I'm trying to make is stop taking people and the thing that they do for a living or their medium and putting that like this is who that person is. You understand what I'm saying? What the fuck? King Kong would definitely smash Denzel in real life. That sentence is so funny. I don't think you get it. Just think about that for a second, Rio. King Kong in real life, he would really smash Denzel Washington. Yeah, Al Pacino, he's literally Scar. And you know that dude that did Golem? You know the guy. You know the guy that put on the suit and he was Golem in that movie, The Rings, Lord of the Rings? Yeah, real life. So that's the point in which I'm trying to make. Like, absolutely, 6ix9ine is a 100% narcissist, but Danny's a good guy, man. As far as from what I hear, I've never met him, so I don't know. He could be a dick, but I've never met him. I've never met him. I've never spoken to him personally, just so we can be clear. I was in his live the other day. He was talking mad shit, so I was throwing up fire emojis. But if I'm in anybody live and they throwing up and they talking shit, as long as they ain't talking shit about me, I'm going to be like, you already know me. I like a good shit talk. I think that shit is healthy. Once a day, just go talk shit to something. I don't care if it's your TV, your sneakers, your fingernail clippers. Once a day, get about 5 or 10 minutes to yourself and talk shit to something. It's therapeutic. Yeah, I guess the only thing she could hold over is, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. That's a whole bad situation. It's a whole bad situation. That was a situation with people that the public should never come in contact with doing some shit that is now public. Because there are a lot of girls out there that's banging the whole crew and homeboy don't know and he loving her. Or he just with her, or he had dropped the kid with her. Now she on the block and she everybody. There are a lot of women like that. A lot. And yep, none of them get respected. You do it all day. I'm trying to tell you. Sometimes you gotta talk shit. I'm trying to tell you, that shit is therapeutic, yo. Don't it feel good when we throw a motherfucker out of here for being stupid and hit them with bags? Don't that shit feel good? I know that shit be feeling good to me. Motherfucker come up here on some stupid shit. I be like, consequences. Bags. It's a wrap. Anyway, we're gonna get up out of here. Yo, look, I love y'all. Go do something good today. Today's a Friday. For a long time we did not have lives on Friday nights. I apparently I'm supposed to. Okay, so apparently, yeah, we talked about Juneteenth. Shout out to Juneteenth. That's a fact. Happy Juneteenth. We talked about that already. Pico Slim. Apologies you wasn't in here earlier. How do I say this? I need a woman who ain't for the streets. I don't want to say certain things, but I need a woman who ain't for the streets. I need a woman who ain't for the streets. I had a really wild conversation this morning with someone, and it just made me think, you know what? I might be trying too hard to get somebody. So I am going to stop focusing all of my energy on getting this one particular woman. I've been focusing all of my energy, all of my thoughts on getting this one particular person. I am going to stop. So shout out to everybody. If you in New York City and you see me, just say hi. If you're a cutie. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. You can just say hi and we can still probably talk. But I need to also be physically attracted. I'm just going to say, I'm trying not to be a dick. But if you see me in New York City, just say hi. I might say hi back. I like saying hi to people. Wait, Eric Vasquez says the problem is somehow became cool for girls who are for the, yeah, it's became cool now for girls to just fuck niggas. I literally had some female, I don't know what she was saying. I'm just totally confused. I'll tell you what I think she's saying, that she just wants to have sex with me, but she thinks I need to go get a girlfriend also. So I don't know how that, I don't understand that. So so she just wants to have, but she doesn't, I don't know. I don't understand the shit. So I don't understand the shit. I don't understand the shit. I don't understand the shit. Shit is just complete. I don't know. I don't understand the shit. Fuck it. I'm out of here. Like, comment, subscribe. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Oh man, I don't understand the shit. I don't understand the shit. I can't talk about it. We gonna go out though. We gonna go out because this shit. I'm not even gonna lie. Like the shit is. I don't understand the shit. I don't understand the shit. What in the fuck? I don't know what to tell you. I don't understand the shit. All I know is I've been trying for a long time and I've been waiting, and I think that I've dedicated a lot of time and effort. And shout out to T Ortiz with the $1.99 drop. Shout out to Liberty Hazleton with the $2 drop. Shout out to Crystal C with the $4.99 drop. Shout out to Liberty Hazleton again with the $5 drop. Shout out $5.50 drop. Shout out to Mark Castillo with the $2 drop. Shout out to James S with the $10 drop. And shout out to DSTN with the $5 drop. And shout out to Throwing Shades with the $2 drop. Now on the Cash App, shout out to Prince to Amir with the $12 drop. And shout out to Vic Star with the $30 drop. And Fish Loke with the $20.47 drop. Definitely appreciate you guys. You guys are all the best. Everybody's the best. I love y'all guys. I pull up, y'all chill, y'all chat, y'all drop some comments. Some of you hit the like button, most of you don't. But you know, what can I do about that shit? Fuck it. You don't like the show, you come, but you don't. I don't know what to tell you. Shout out to that though. I just don't understand people, to be honest with you. To be honest, I don't understand. I guess that's it. Like, comment, subscribe, join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all we got on this one. I'm out.